Welcome back to our English Teacher YouTube channel. Today we'll continue the rest of the lesson of relative clause. I take things and animals. For things and animals, what is the relative pronoun we use? Which or that? Things and animals, which or that? You remember that. Let's describe these two examples. Chitra fried the eggs. Mother bought them at the farm. What is the word described in the second clause? We see the two sentences again. Chitra fried the eggs. Mother bought them. With this word them, the eggs are, the word the eggs is described. Then how can you join? The eggs is a thing. Then the suitable relative pronoun is which. Now join. Chitra fried the eggs. I taught you in the previous YouTube, immediately after the noun repeated, we place the suitable relative pronoun. Immediately after the noun repeated in the second clause. What is the noun? We have found it now, the eggs. Then which, mother bought, then we replace them. Mother bought at the farm. Chitra fried the eggs, which mother bought at the farm. Now let's look at this example. A school has now been rebuilt. It was destroyed by tsunami. What is the word repeated in the second clause? With this it, which was destroyed by tsunami? A school. Then join, a school is a thing. Then the suitable relative pronoun is which. A school. Immediately after this noun, which. Here you want to be very careful to build this sentence meaningfully. In order to build this sentence meaningfully, we want to take the second clause front. Second clause here, which was destroyed by tsunami, has now been rebuilt. Now look at the sentence should be very meaningful. In order to make the sentence meaningfully, we take the second clause front. In that way also you want to build up the relative clause. A school has now been rebuilt. It was destroyed by tsunami. Which was destroyed by tsunami? That is very special. That's why we take the second clause here, a school. Then immediately after this word we place the relative pronoun. A school which was destroyed by tsunami has now been rebuilt. Now see next, place. When we describe a place in a relative clause, we use the relative pronoun where. place where. Now see the example. This is a dangerous bridge. Many accidents took place here. It's very special in the second clause here. Here gives a meaning of a place. Then what is the place? Bridge. What is the relative pronoun? Where. What is the place of place in the relative pronoun immediately after this noun? Let's join. This is dangerous bridge. Immediately after this, where many accident took place. We don't put here. Next example. The hotel is on the right side. We had dinner there. What is this place? The hotel. Okay, then join. The hotel. Immediately after this we place the relative pronoun where. The hotel where. This place is very special. You know why? We had dinner there. We had dinner there. Then the hotel where we had dinner. When we take this clause here only, this clause will be meaningful. Will become meaningful. The hotel where we had dinner. That is very special. Then is on the right side. I think now you understood. Okay, now let's discuss types of relative clause. We should know that also. Defining, non-defining. First is defining, non-defining. Let's see what they are. Defining, when we take defining relative clause, this indicates particular person or thing we are talking about. I'll further explain it to you. The boy who came first is my brother. You know this clause is my brother. This brother is very special. You know why? Who came first? We do not know about which brother we are talking about. Then, you know why it is so special? Who came first? Then there we called that type of clause defining clause. This type of clause is called defining clause. Let's see this. Non-defining. Always that relative clause gives an additional extra information about the relative clause. Then it's not important about the person or thing. This relative clause gives an additional and not important information about the person. Let's see how. Taking this example, our class teacher who comes early is very kind. We can say our class teacher is very kind. This relative clause is not very much important for this sentence to be meaningful. Okay, now you understood, I think, what a non-defining relative clause is. Here it is very important to understand in a non-defining relative clause to put a comma in proper places. Our class teacher, comma, who comes early, comma, is very kind. Okay, let's see some more examples on non-defining clauses. Take this example under non-defining clause. I want to teach you the place where you have to use a comma in a non-defining clause. See this example too. I borrowed this book from Suresh, who lives next door. I borrowed this book from Suresh, comma, who lives next door. To separate this relative clause, we put a comma. This is special, you know, put in a comma for non-defining clause. Next, Suresh, comma, who reads a lot. Relative clause, to separate we put a comma again. The person, comma, who reads a lot, comma, loves learning new words. I think you have understood it. To separate the relative clause, we want to put a comma in a non-defining relative clause. Okay, I hope to do some more extended activities with you in the next video on relative clause. If you have any doubts, feel free to comment your questions in the comment bar below. Thank you for watching.